In Misarna, a village in the eastern Indian state of Jharkhand, Lalita Devi is still mourning the loss of her mother Kamli Devi. A month ago, she was beheaded by villagers after being accused of using black magic to cause the suicide of a young man.
This is my mother.
Kamli Devi had already been branded a witch 14 years ago after the untimely death of a newborn in the village, with police intervention at that time preventing any harm. She was routinely blamed for bringing misfortune to her neighbors.
8 men dragged her from the home and beheaded her. They threw her head elsewhere and dumped her body in a bag in a mine. We found her body 5 days later. We know our mother was not a witch. People here are suspicious. Whenever someone died, they said that she had killed them. If someone fell ill, they blamed her. I want everyone who dragged my mother away and beheaded her to be charged. When they will be punished, then my mother's soul will be at peace.
2 accused have been arrested so far, 8 have fled. According to the National Crime Records Bureau, Jharkhand recorded 22 witch-hunting related murders in 2023, the highest in India. About 78% of the state's population lives in rural areas with limited access to healthcare. Symptoms such as unexplained illnesses or misfortunes are often seen as signs of witchcraft by villagers. To cure themselves, people turn to local healers known as ojhas, who are believed to have the power to counter black magic. One such healer, Najir Bhokta, has been practicing for 60 years. 14-year-old Pinky had been complaining of having nightmares, so her mother brought her to see this healer for treatment.
After seeing this girl, I suspect witchcraft. Let me be very clear with you. There are various issues which the doctor can treat. But for things like witchcraft, the doctors cannot do anything. With my devotion and blessing from the Lord, I have the power to heal. If I treat someone for 3 evenings, they will become healthy.
He charges around 10 euros, a high sum, which he says people willingly pay for his cures, although they have no scientific basis.
Through faith healing and medicinal herbs, people get healed. When children become ill, we often rely on healers who practice occult rituals and seek treatment from them.
Many trust him deeply, claiming that his treatments have always cured their ailments. In villages where belief in the supernatural runs deep, this NGO turns to street plays, a mix of song, drama and dance to raise awareness. But performing street plays comes with its own risk. The NGO frequently faces resistance from villagers.
There are many villages where we're not allowed to enter. They say, you cannot perform these plays here. When we try to reach the victim, we are stopped. They do not want us to take the issue to higher authorities because they fear it will become a bigger issue then. If that happens, many people may support the victim and act on it, and the village would get a bad name.
Beyond awareness, the NGO also works directly with survivors. Those who have been branded witches and ostracized. Today, some victims have gathered here to share their experiences.
There was an elderly man in the village. He died due to old age. After his death, in a village meeting, they accused me of eating him. I was isolated from the village.
A neighbor said that if I could kill my husband, I could kill theirs too. Even today, they taunt me. But I don't take it to heart because I know I'm not a witch. I ask them, where is it written? Show me the proof I'm a witch.
The NGO has welcomed 76 victims since it began 1 year ago.
Through counseling, we assess what support they need whether medical care, enrollment in government programs, or opportunities such as sports. When the victims leave, they have a smile on their faces, and that is when we feel our efforts have paid off.
For many women, the trauma lasts long after the violence ends. Govind Kelkar from the Indian Rationalist Association says, witch hunting is a sign of deeper gender and social inequalities.
This practice, which is so rampant, it is actually femicide, a kind of femicide, and of poor women, of supportless women, of women who cannot go to the court. Local level bureaucracy is so partial to these women that as if they do not exist. Idea is to integrate them within the society, but at the same time treat them as normal human beings.
Despite laws against witch hunting and black magic in 8 Indian states, a government report released last September recorded 74 witch hunting related murders in 2023.